Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for today's lecture. My name is Nave Pacewell, and for this video I'll be going through my journey into tracking the Sea of Thieves Eclipse cycle and how it shaped the beginning of the AIU. First off, I'd like to take a moment to outline what the Eclipse is, and then I'll address some typical questions I've been asked, like when is the eclipse, how did we find it, and how did we track its movements. The Sea of Thieves Eclipse is a celestial event where the moon passes by the sun, overlapping it slightly. This was introduced into the game shortly before launch through an accidental coincidence when the moon's rotation cycle was changed to better suit real life, reducing it from 30 days to just 28. As a result, the looping pathway of the moon passes by the sun slightly every so often, causing it to partially cover the sun 4 times every game month. You can read all about its creation on the official forums with a post reply from Rare employee at the time, Captain 9 of 9, through the link provided in the description below. The Eclipse was found organically by the Sea of Thieves community, pirates who were lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time while looking in the right direction when it happened. Images would appear on social media and word would spread rather quickly, though at this stage in time, 2018-2019, it was as rare as the shrouded ghost, maybe even rarer. But it was purely through the lucky experiences of other various veteran sailors of our time that this phenomenon could ever be observed. The tracking of the eclipse started as most great adventures do, through the passion and planning of like-minded sailors who all shared a common goal. But it was going to be no easy feat. Since we had no true idea of where or when, we relied solely on social media to compile a collection of dates and times in the hope to find a pattern. Knowing that the moon cycle followed its own constant pathway meant that the eclipse would have to occur at the same point in the rotation each time. It was just a matter of locating where in the loop it was and how much time passed between each occurrence. There are a number of ways that this could be done, but none would work efficiently without being ready to go the minute the eclipse occurs. It was purely by chance that I was on another adventure when I saw the moon drifting rather close to the pathway of the sun. I was confident that an eclipse was a matter of hours away, so I positioned myself to catch it. Sure enough, an eclipse occurred in-game while I was poised up high in a safe location to watch the full majesty of this 30-second event. I then set up all of my willpower to follow the moon every single night and document its entire cycle until the eclipse occurred again. This task took nearly 12 hours of the day, real time. After the long, painful wait, the Sea of Thieves eclipse cycle was finally documented for the first time. It had been recorded to occur 4 times every 28 in-game days, which amounts to every 11 hours and 12 minutes real time from the first occurrence. First with 2 afternoons in the west, then again with 2 mornings in the east, happening over a 5 game day period roughly. This was a revolutionary discovery that finally put to rest a question that long plagued a small base of the community. Over an entire year of searching, we finally had the answers. It was from this discovery and our collective ability to uncover these answers that more questions began to arise. Bigger mysteries were out there to be solved, and we were determined to get to the bottom of each and every one of them, but we couldn't do this alone. That's where the AIU came in, a community we created with the sole purpose of cracking the codes and finding the answers to the most puzzling questions on the Sea of Thieves. And that concludes today's lecture on the solar eclipse of Sea of Thieves. Thank you all wonderfully and wholefully for tuning in. Any follow-up questions, please leave them in the comments below, and if you're feeling particularly generous, feel free to give us a like as well. We have plenty more videos in store for you guys, so remember to subscribe and keep up with the lessons to come. I'm Nave Pacewell, Dean and founder of the AIU. Class dismissed. Have a wonderful day.